Let's talk about shoes, okay? It's weird. Shoes, especially shoes like these, tend to do really well on my channel and help them out a lot. These, if you don't know what these are Starburys. Story behind them is there was a pro basketball player.
The Milwaukee Bucks select Stephon Marbury from Georgia Tech University. Oh, baby! That was a spectacular pass by Stephon Marbury.
I was really disappointed by the ridiculous price of mainly Jordan's brand shoes. He didn't like how expensive they were. He didn't like the fact that kids were getting killed over there. So he decides, well, you know what, I'm going to change that. I'm going to make my own brand of shoes. That's what this is, the Starbury. There's a really great documentary on the whole story. I'll link that here. Yeah, check that out. It's a really good story. He claims that, you know, Jordans, they're made in the same factory, and so there's really no difference between his shoe and Jordan's brand shoe.
What's the difference between your shoe retailing for $14.98 and a Jordan shoe that we can get for $180?
Nothing.
I bought these for running. I have to say I really respect and agree with his message and his goal, but I have mixed feelings about these shoes. They're not bad shoes. Let me start out by saying that. They work perfectly fine as shoes, but I wouldn't say that they're exactly the most high quality shoes on the market. Okay, so you got a few things here. This is some form of fake leather. It's possibly real, but it feels really, this feels good, but this feels really fake. And that's just a bad, ugliness design. These aren't the most attractive brand style that they have. There's much better ones out there, I think. This is just foam. This isn't rubber, it's just foam. There's a few, it's not the best paint job. It just, the colors could be just better. That's the one thing that really bothered me about this shoe. It's not the worst shoe I've ever seen, but I don't think it's as good as Jordan's. These are the Starter Microcell sneaker. It's made by Walmart. And it feels much more similar to the Starbury than really high quality sneakers that I've seen and stuff. This is an ugly shoe. This is a hideous shoe. It works fine, but it's still an ugly shoe. One thing that shoe can't say though is that it actually had a pro basketball player wear it on the court.
I'm putting my foot inside the same exact shoe that everyone is spending their money on.
Even though they're cheap,
Yep.
you wear them in the real game.
They're affordable, not cheap.
These are some Nikes that I literally just borrowed from a guy down the hall. They're really gorgeous shoes. Like, color, material, everything's really nice. This material is just nice. The colors are vibrant. The stitching is good. I went running in these. They perform fine. They work fine, but they don't look as good. Hopefully there's ones that look better. Also, this right here, it's just stitchery. Like, there's nothing covering that, alright? It's just stitches. What the crud? Why? That's bad stitching work. I think the ultimate proof of the pudding is the insole. It's fine, but you can really easily see the cut here. And this is just, like, glued on there. This is not a high quality insole. I want these shoes to work, I really do. I want them to be as brilliant as they could be, but they're just not there. I'm still gonna wear them, and they're not. Don't make it seem like I don't like these shoes or I think they're horrible. They're not. They're fine. I still like them. I still think they're pretty good. They're just not the best. They're not Jordan's quality at all. They're not there. I wish they were, but they're just not. Did I mention how much they retailed for? They're retailing for 20 bucks. Literally. They're really cheap. You could probably buy them for yourself if you wanted to just check them out. Like, you don't really need to watch this review. You can just buy them because they're not going to charge you that much. Also, did I mention his website is like falling apart? It's like, it's not. update. I've managed to run with them and use them a little bit more. Here's the status. They're really good running shoes. Like, legit very good. They operate fine. They're really comfy on the foot once you break them in. They took me a little while to break them in. But once I broke them in, they were good. And they're holding up really well, apart from this whole thing going on. But they're holding up really well, and I'm honestly really enjoying them. I still think the style isn't the most fantastic. I wonder if I couldn't hack these like I did Walmart shoes. I'm tempted to try that. But I can't say that they're a bad shoe. They're not the most beautiful shoe, but they're not the most ugly shoe out there. And they're definitely a good quality shoe. Also, little note, they don't smell bad. I have never worn shoes that I can go for a full day wearing them and then they don't smell bad. These don't get affected by that. I don't know how, but they actually smell like really good still, and I've been wearing them a lot. So yeah, that's my review of the Starbury In-Flight Elite. Is it In-Flight? I can't. Yes, In-Flight Elites, or something like that. Skirbins, something. Starbury. Good shoes. Could be designed a little bit better. Very comfy. Very, very practical. I hope that they continue to be made, that the designs improve, and I'm gonna keep wearing them because I want to keep supporting this company and supporting this idea. So yeah.